Hello, podcast world. Welcome to today is 11/1/2020. That's the November 1st, 2020 at 6:42 a.m. And I'm coming to you today to talk about how was your Halloween? Did you trick or treat, or did you not celebrate it at all due to the corona? Or is it just something that you don't do because of your beliefs? Or are things just changing? Are kids not getting the same interaction that we got when we were children? Is it because we've come into a more PC world and now people are like, oh, trick or treating is like devil worship or something? What is it for you that made you not go out and celebrate Happy Halloween? All of that action, all of that tricking and treating. I mean, did you just say forget about it and go out and buy candy this year? Was that your MO? Like, what are we really teaching our kids? I feel like things are not the same. And I don't want to say it's because of the coronavirus, but hey, maybe it's because people are without jobs right now. That's a lot of that going on right now because of the coronavirus. But I just really want to know, what's your take on the Halloween situation? Did you go out last night? And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it just seems like there was more to do than what could ever be done. I don't understand why parents aren't tricking and treating. Like, you don't, even at schools, it seems like you don't really see a lot of costume situations going on. Like, if you would have gone out trick or treating or whatever the situation is, what would you have been? Like, what's the costume for you? Are you a superhero, a villain, a naughty nurse, a naughty French maid, or, is it slutty nurse or slutty cheerleader, or whatever the case is? What were you going to be? A Playboy bunny? That's, classic. I'm really personally more of a superhero kind of guy. I'm always trying to know, I want to save the world. Like, I've been Batman, I've been Ninja Turtles, I've been Spider-Man. And even with the graphic tees, it's like that's popular these days. Things that were once considered nerdy or geeky or goofy or whatever, lame even, are starting to become a trend. You're starting to come across more and more from these. I guess it's a millennial thing, but back in the day when you're a comic lover, or if you're into superheroes and that sort of stuff, Disney maybe, you were like considered to be like, oh, he's lame. Most of my friends, I think it's a guy thing. I think little boys grow up into comics trying to figure out who's faster, Superman or Flash, and everyone knows Flash is faster than Superman. And I people are always asking these questions, and they always want to know. And speaking of which, on that debate, who do you think is faster, Superman or Flash? So just let me know. Hit me up. I'm always curious to hear other people's theories on who's faster and why. So, but the Flash is definitely faster, and throughout time he gets faster and faster. In one of the comics or whatever, Flash goes so fast that he tears himself apart. He is one of the only members of the Justice League who, at some point in time, he's like the first one to get like killed or dead. In one scenario or whatever, Lex Luthor kills the Flash, and because of that, everything just changes. It pretty much happens in a parallel Earth, and it's kind of like, I want to say it happens on a parallel Earth, and is that the one where because Luthor became president, kills Flash, and just the Justice League just, I want to say mainly Superman. Then Superman kills Lex Luthor. Like I say, do your research, check it out. It is, DC Comics is very graphic, so you never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, and the thing is, there's like hundreds of editions of comics, so you can never really, when you think you got one storyline pegged and you think that everything is whatever, then next thing you know, another version comes out to where something totally different happens. So it's like that in both DC and Marvel. So definitely check that out. Now, Halloween, for all of you jack-o'-lanterns, did you carve a pumpkin this year? Do they still push that? I remember one of my earlier field trips in school, kindergarten, elementary, whatever it was, all of the above, they would take us down to the pumpkin patch so that we could get pumpkins. We would get our pumpkins and go back to school and carve them up. Carve them up into the best jack-o'-lantern, and whoever has the best jack-o'-lantern would win. Now, isn't that something? This day and age, I don't think kids are experiencing that. So, just think about it. Thoughts to think about. Food for thought. I'm definitely trying to, the next few holidays, Thanksgiving, it's not about the food, so it's not going to really matter. It's the food and the football, right? The parades, these are the things that I can think about that happens on Thanksgiving. I'm very thankful this year. I feel like my enterprise is expanded, grown. I've been truly blessed this year. This year I came in with high expectations, and it's been a building year. And I told myself, I want to work. And hopefully some of the stimulus money gets put out there and I'll be okay. I can get some more things accomplished. I appreciate everyone listening. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I really just wanted to say trick or treat and happy Halloween. And hopefully that you had fun and you got some candy. I have some candy. I went ahead and just purchased me some candy because I don't know. It's just, I don't know if I'm getting old. I don't know if it's time or what. But I just, once I'm homebody. I like watching movies. I didn't do like I said I was going to do, was watch a bunch of scary movies and stuff. But if anybody's interested, hit me up. I'm definitely down to watch movies. This is the only time of the year that I'm really just into like the whole horror films. You have Mike Myers, Halloween, Jason, Friday the 13th, Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street, all of that. So, also, please email me email me or whatever, Facebook me or whatever, message me with a picture. Pictures of what you wore if you wore a costume. I love that. That is like one of my favorite things outside. Like when it comes to partying, which I love, I feel like life is just one big party, one big party as you experience it as time goes on. And I just want to say that don't forget to send me some pictures of you in your costumes, especially if you were a nurse, a slutty nurse, or a French maid, a slutty French maid, Miss Officer, a slutty Miss Officer. I've seen a lot of kitties, pussycats. I've seen a lot of y'all out there wearing those kitty outfits, meow. And cheerleaders, I'm always into that. That's, whatever, gymnastics. Well, whatever you choose wearing, I'm pretty sure it was hot and spicy. So, thanks for tuning in. You are mixed and matched with me, and I'm here. Shout out, much love. Um, my advice would always be it's always about the kids. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's all about the kids. So do what you have to make your child have a good memory of you and them. Thank you. Hello, YouTube world. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop hot content like this. And stay tuned for the next video.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.